With only 1 week left until Thanksgiving, our next guest has more than 60 years of cooking experience. She's a judge on the Great British Baking Show and the Great American Baking Show, and the author of the new cookbook, Life's Too Short to Stuff a Mushroom. Please welcome Dame Prue Leith. Hello, Dame Prue. How are you? Thank you for gracing us with your presence today.
Well, it's a big thrill. Really a
so
thrill.
you've been a judge on cooking shows, of course, the Great British Bake Off, the Great American Baking Show, so popular. But what I'm most interested in is you've actually cooked for the royal family. So can you reveal anything? Are they a lot of fun, like I suspect?
No, I'll tell you what, they're absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And everything always goes wrong.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I once had to give the Queen a cup of tea. And I thought, well, I'll find out how she likes the tea. So I rang up the palace and I said, how does the Queen like? Do you know, they would not tell me. You'd think it was a state secret. So there I was with my tray. And she, so I say, black or white, ma'am, to rhyme with jam. You mustn't say ma'am.
No, it's ma'am.
Black or white, jam, black or white, ma'am. And she says black. So I put a bit of lemon in and start to put the tea in. And she says, no lemon. Well, I've got only 1 cup, and it's now got the lemon in it and the tea in it. And so I don't know what to do. And so I get the cocktail stick, I fish out the lemon, and I can't just sort of blink it on the, put it on the floor. So I put it on the tray cloth, and a big stain of tea stain spreads around the tray cloth. And then I top up her cup with boiling water, and she says, I like it strong. Poor woman, she got weak lemony tea when she likes strong black tea.
But she kept calm and she carried on.
And she drank it.
Yeah, good.
All right, what are we making today?
What we're making is a croissant, hazelnut, and pear pudding.
It sounds perfect.
It's sort of like a bread and butter pudding. So what you've got to do, Mark, is split all those croissants.
Okay.
Sandwich them with chocolate spread.
Okay. Hazelnut?
Hazelnut spread, yes,
Oh,
you know, the famous one.
Yes.
And then we'll make them into sandwiches, really, basically.
Just like that.
Actually, this is a great thing to do with stale yesterday's croissant.
Oh, really?
Because yesterday's croissants are never this good.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't
That is
like to
true.
throw them away.
No,
because they
that's
cost a
true.
lot of money.
Yes.
So we want to make them into sandwiches. So if you cut them into that shape.
Okay. Thanks, honey.
Yep.
And then we have to stack them in this buttered dish, which is going to go in the oven, with the pears.
How does King Charles take his tea?
I should think he probably likes it, you know,
A little milk?
what my husband would call, perhaps I can't say this on
No, you can
morning
say
television.
You can say whatever you
He
want.
says, hippie.
Love that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Prue, I'll tell you one thing. You are an American treasure. Let me just say that.
Let me just
Pour
explain.
these on, yes?
I really don't know how what used to be Prince Charles, now King Charles, likes his tea, but he's very green and very concerned about the environment. So perhaps he would like chamomile tea or one of those hippie teas.
A hippie tea, yes. Okay. What's the difference between U.S. baking and British baking?
Do you know, the main difference is you like it sweeter than we do. You like a lot of sugar.
We've been raised on sugar.
Yeah, sadly, yes. But it means that if you put frosting on cakes, you tend to put an inch of frosting on the top.
Yes.
And lots of filling. So that's too much for British tastes. But we're catching up on you fast, I'm afraid. Because you know, we eat too much sugar too. Right, the next thing is custard.
Custard.
So custard is basically the glory of English cooking, I think. My husband will eat absolutely anything if it's got custard on top of it.
Same.
So that's eggs, cream, and sugar.
A little vanilla extract.
And a bit of vanilla. And you whiz them all up together.
Yeah.
And the sugar, theoretically, the sugar should be super fine. sugar, but sometimes it's difficult to get, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, any sugar will do.
Life's too short to stuff a mushroom. Where did that title come from?
I love
that
the title.
Well, you know, people are so busy now. I really think life is too short to stuff a mushroom. But the title comes from Shirley Conran, who was a great writer in the 70s, 80s. And she wrote a book called Superwoman. Basically, what she wanted to do was to say to women, you don't have to be a domestic goddess. You don't have to have your husband's slippers warming by the fire when he comes home and your makeup perfectly done. You don't have to do any of these things. Just do your best and enjoy life and stop trying to be a domestic goddess. And so I love that.
Yeah. Now,
And then I pour this on top?
pour this on top?
Pour it on, just pour it all over. And she said a couple of wonderful things, Shirley Conran. She said, first things first, second things never. And she said, I can do clean or I can do tidy.
All right, so
Choose.
now we,
Yeah, I love that.
we cover this with foil?
You can.
You can?
You don't have to.
You don't have to? Okay.
Okay.
And bang it in the oven.
Okay.
And then it comes out
Meat comes out here.
nice and, you know, magically, the magic of television. We've already got one.
Yum. It smells so good.
Doesn't it
That's
smell
what-
good?
Yes, it smells amazing.
And the
Gosh,
custard is now all set. And then we put a few chopped browned hazelnuts on top.
These are Mark's favorites.
Yeah.
And you know what?
As though you made this
It's
just for Mark.
absolutely vital for
Yes.
any English pudding. It's not just the custard, but it's always better with vanilla ice cream.
Well, we have that as well. Gorgeous.
Oh, my gosh.
Should I
Like
serve some?
Yeah, you serve some.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you, Prue. Okay, are you both ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. Actually, I'm dribbling.
Yes. I am too.
Tell me, I know I'm doing a terrible job.
No, you're not. That's perfect.
How do you curtsy before the Queen?
Or the king now.
Or the King now?
Little one.
Just like that? Go back?
1 foot behind the other.
And what would I do? A bow? Oh,
You don't have
okay.
to do that.
Yeah.
That makes you look like a waiter.
Ah, well, I'm used to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You just drop your head.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. There we go. I don't know if you want spoons or forks.
I'll take a fork.
Okay.
They're very fancy spoons you have.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So we bake this for 350 for 20 minutes.
But you know what? It's all on this recipe is on your website,
Oh.
so you don't have to bother about that.
She's right. The website is on our website, and Prue's newest cookbook, Life's Too Short to Stuff a Mushroom, and this is absolutely
gosh.
fantastic. It's absolutely delicious. We'll be right back.
If you would like to try any of this week's recipes, just log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com.